Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Draconius Go. Today we're talking about the big data mine that has been done on Reddit. Shout out to ROTACIOSKAPA who has done this and posted it on Reddit so we can all see some crucial things, you know, what recipes are in there, what spells obviously that go along with that, artifacts, tons. We've got quest type, item type, dungeon building. So we're going to go through all that and just kind of hopefully get an idea of what the spells will be and what they actually do. Some of them I already know. I've been like scouring Reddit and Facebook groups, seeing what drops people have had from quests and from treasure chests. There's some really good stuff in there. So stay tuned if you want to find out like everything you want to know about the game, hopefully. So first of all, let's go through event log type. These are events that will happen, obviously leveling up, buddy found, candy. These are the things that will just happen in the game because you get a creature caught event, egg hatched event. These are just programmed to just labeling those certain things. We've got recipe type and spell type, which personally this is the one that I'm most interested in, I think. Recipe type corresponds with spell type, so they don't match perfectly because as we can see the last 5 are fire, water, wind, earth, dungeon, but then it's fire, water, wind, earth, dungeon. Oh no, it does correspond. It's the bit number 9, slug players. See, number 9 recipe is double drop from stops, but spell type is slug players. So we've got activation radius improve. That's number 1, activation radius. Now I imagine that will improve the radius that you can activate things. So possibly, I haven't actually seen this one. I imagine it will probably be something like you can access gyms from a radius from far away. Vision radius will probably allow you to see things. I don't know if it'll allow you to interact with them. That might correspond with supervision. We've got stop field. I haven't seen this one. Stop field. I'm not sure what that one will do. If you've got that recipe, comment in the section below. Scout we have. We've got monsters highlight, supervision, protect ally arena, create dungeon portal. So I've seen create dungeon portal that you can create a portal to the Rift of Arcana at any time if you've got the spell type. These tower, elemental, fire one, water, wind, and earth, and dungeon are awesome. I've seen somebody use the water one and the fire one on some of the Facebook groups. You can make a pillar that attracts fire, water, wind, earth type, and they're really good. They look to have a really good drop rate from them of creatures coming near it. So I'm hoping to get one of them. Slug players. That slug players sounds like it's a cool thing because obviously it turns you play a slug, which is kind of cool. But if I get that, I want that last because it doesn't do anything really. Other apart from that, I think Armageddon might be the creating dungeon portal. Create portal, protect arena. That might just it might protect your arena for like 15 minutes or 30 minutes whilst it's up. I'm not sure. Scout's vision radius activation must have something to do with interacting. I know one of them acts like Dragon's Eyesight. That's the one I want more than anything. Dragon's Eyesight was 500 coins, and if you can cast a spell to do that, you could probably do one like every 3 days easy by collecting your runes. So some really interesting spell types in there. Next we've got quest type. These are the things you can pick up from obelisks, the pink obelisks. Win arena monster. So that means you've got to win it in the arena. So win in the arena. So arenas are obviously where you get your coins from. Imagine that would be winning in a battle. Maybe, hopefully not against people because I don't know. I haven't seen any blue opposing gyms yet. Arenas. It might just be battling your own monster. Open eggs. Open a number of eggs. I haven't seen that. Collect arena tribute. So that's obviously your daily. That would be a very easy one to do. Capture library, very easy to do. Capture wild monster of the different elements. There is a generic one that's capture wild monster I've seen somebody's was like 150 of any type. Find dungeon with roost. So what's that? Finding a dungeon portal. Capture all in the dungeon. I imagine that might be capture so many creatures within the dungeon. Open chest. Open the chest pretty easy. Chain of stop. That's the difficult one. Chain of stops. To to get a chain of stops. That's the one I got. I'm gonna get 30 pillars in a row, and I just end up getting to 15. And like, it's in somebody's garden that I can't access. Item types. We've got all the items. Nothing there. I don't think that is surprising. We've seen all those. Incubator perpetual. We only got one of them. It'd be nice to see if we can actually get it. You should get an incubator. Don't you think in Pokemon Go, like, once you get to level 30, you should get rewarded with a perpetual incubator. Incubator 1 or 3. The 3 I imagine is the dragon, the Dragon's incubator. We've got 6 rooms, yes. In-app events. Event 1 near aim. I'm not sure what that is. Element types. Water, wind, fire, earth, dungeon. Obvious what that is. Dungeon shape type. Okay, so you can get different type dungeons. I thought there was, because I thought I was in a square one and then a circle one. So the dungeon is the Rift of Arcana, I believe. We've got building type. Stop, arena, obelisk, library, mock. I don't know what mock is. Portal, dungeon stop. Altar. So that's what you create to create spells. Roost, Mother of Dragons. Yeah, that probably it's the only thing because it's not coded for it. Probably be that. Then we got artifacts. So we've got the 34 artifacts there that each do things. Some of them I already know about. Artifact telepathy. Telepathy is telepathic. Telepathic's reading minds, isn't it? Yeah, because that's. So I don't know what that does. Telepathy 5. They all do. I know there's varying degrees of how strong some are, because I can add 3 creatures into libraries or arena at a distance a day. Somebody's got one that can only do 1. Artifact additional monster. So add an additional monster into. I think that's the add additional 1 monster to be added in the gym, so you can collect on the coins of that every day. There's an artifact that does that. Artifact bank. Not seeing that. Artifact stop CD reduce 1. Not sure what that is. Artifact arena power up after capture. Okay, yeah, I've seen that one. Once you capture an arena for the first time, it powers up to either level 3 or 4, I believe. So it starts at 3 or 4 or 5. Arena limit increase, so that limits so you can have more arena. I think that might actually be the being able to have more mons to collect from every day. Artifact arena XP for training increase. Seen that you get so you get around 900 for winning a battle against, if you've got a lesser CP, for every time you train up against one enemy, and that gives there's an artifact that gives you 40% added bonus. So they must be other bonuses. I think I've seen somebody have that. Artifact radar improve. Okay, radar improve. That could be cool. Maybe more display on the radar. That'd be interesting. Maybe it displays only less rare creatures. Oh, maybe that is the artifact that does that you can buy from the shop. Artifact tribute time limit increase. Time limit tribute. Tribute is what you collect from arenas, right? Time limit increase. We want it to increase. I'm not sure about that one. Artifact buddy distance reduce, cool. So you can reduce the distance that your buddy has to walk to get candies from them. Artifact roost. If that is the dragon, then probably that is the dragon's artifact, which gives you an extra incubator to use when you go see the Mother of Dragons, so you can hatch 2 at the same time. Buff types. Attacker CP boost. We've seen that best ball luck and best potion luck, 2 extra items in stop loot. So these are things that drop out of treasure chests that appear on your side. You have them for 30 minutes, and attacker boost gives your any Pokemon that aren't in gyms a CP boost. Best ball luck gives you the best chance of getting best spheres. Best potion luck, best chance of getting the best potions, and 2 extra items in the stop on top of the items that you receive. Point of interest types. Account and administrative animal aquarium. So these must be in relation to the location of pillars. They must have a set of commands that match. So put these toilets. So put the pillars closer to these areas, I imagine. Water park. I understand that none of these say H. None of these say my home. None of them stay at home. Everybody's house. Please change a command to my house, please. So that makes sense why there's so many scattered. If it's like toilets are included. Ooh, we've come away from something. Oh no, we don't want to go do that. So next up we have artifact type. So remote building control. So these, I imagine, are the artifacts that you can buy in the shop that we already know what they do. Roost will be the other dragon's heart, I think it's called, that gives you another incubator, so you can then hatch 3. Friendly extra experience. Yeah, these look like they're the ones that you buy in the store. So for me, the most interesting things out of this are probably the list of artifacts that give them some idea of what we're. So there are 34 in the game, and 11 I think actually. 11, yeah, 11 that you can buy. So it did. Actually, this might answer a question that somebody asked me: is can you get 2 of the same artifact and put them on? If anybody knows that, pop it down in the comment section below, and I will pin it, because I don't know. Obviously I'll have to get the same one dropped twice, and I'm not spending 6,000 gems on buying 2 of the same one, and if it doesn't work I'll have wasted 3,000 gems, or coins. So for me, yeah, the most interesting thing is the recipes and the artifacts. Mainly the recipes, because I really want the one with that has Dragon's Eyesight. That'd be so good. Because I have plenty of runes. I'm just waiting for that spell. I'm actually going to save up my runes for spells, I think, for waiting for I get a really good recipe. Let me know if there is anything in there that I have mentioned that that I've gone, I'm not sure what that is, and you know what it is. Again, put it in the comments below. I'd be happy to find out what some of those are. How many recipes has everybody got? You know, I've still only got 1. I've seen people get them now from quests, and people get them from treasure chests. So hopefully in the next couple of days I'll get another recipe that I can cast. The elemental ones are really, really cool, the towers. So hopefully I can get one to show you guys all. So that's all for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button and hit subscribe to keep up to date with future information. That's all from me. See you soon.